Hey guys, got a video here for you. This one's going to be on the Benchmade axis lock. I'm going to show you exactly how it works. Now I actually started filming this while I was taking it apart, and I found it just wasted too much time taking the screws out and stuff like that. But I'll quickly explain what I did. The purpose of this video is to show you how the axis lock works and kind of how to clean it. Which was requested by LSU Tigers 1010. He wanted to know how to clean his Benchmade axis lock knives. This one specifically is the Benchmade Model 420 resistor. It's a Snody design. This actually has a handle scale over top of the handle slab. So the first thing I had to do was, before I took the slab off, I had to take this handle scale off. Okay, so this is what the knife looked like, all put together. I had 4 screws for the handle scale. Okay, that came off. Those are all size T6, the Torx driver, T6. And then for the body, I had these 3 screws here, body screws, and each one having, on the back here, being connected with a spacer, okay, to keep the scales apart. So there's 3 spacers, 3 screws. Once those are out, again, all those were the same T6 driver. Then I had to take out the pivot screw, okay, which is a T9. I switch over to a T9 Torx bit. So now I have the handle slab off. Okay, so the slab and the scale aside, let's take a look at this knife. All axis lock knives are going to have this middle piece in the frame. Okay, same thing with the Griptilians. It's a middle piece that the axis lock works around. Besides the handle scales, you also have this. And you have like two metal slabs here, which are laser cut out to fit all the parts, one on each side, and then you have a little spacer, okay, like a kind of a bar. They kind of space them apart to make sure that there's enough width for the blade. Now, how the axis lock works, the tension you have, as you see here, there's a spring. There's a piece of metal that's attached to the thumb stud portion of it, wraps around, and then it curls over and goes down into this piece here. There's a little hole, okay, to keep it in place. That's what gives you your tension up and down, okay, when you're pushing on the lock. That's what that is. How the actual lock works itself, I'll show you from the top here. As you're opening the knife, this might be a little hard to see, but as you're opening the knife, you're going to be pushing that axis lock down, okay. Now this is now sliding across the top of the, or the base of the blade, I should say. As it rotates around, it's going to click in place because of the cutout on the back of the blade. Now it's locked open. Okay, you see here, it won't close on you. To unlock it, of course, you're going to slide those lugs back, because what you're doing is you're moving the pin out of the way now to free the blade, okay, which will swing freely, as you see. So in pulling that down, you're freeing the blade. And again, you see the spring moving with tension as that pin goes up and down. Okay, and opening and closing it. So let me show you a full opening. Nice and slow. Locks in place. Pull back to unlock. And a closing. Now again, from the back view, I don't know how good you can see this, but that bar moving with the bottom of the blade, or base of the blade. So, pulling the blade out. So unlock that just a little bit, get that blade started. It's just rolling on the tang of the blade until there's a little notch there. I'm not sure how good you can see that or not, but once you hit that notch, it pops in place, and then you have the blade is therefore locked. Let me actually grab, I have that jeweler's loop. Let me see if I can show you with that. Keep it by my desk. Someone actually recommended that I show close-ups with this. Make it a little easier, but it's a little bit too close. But let's see if I can use that to show you this a little better close up. So let's try that now. Okay, here's the inside of the knife. You can see how dirty it is, the thumb stud. I got to clean this one out, which I will do after this video. Now, unfortunately, I can't. There's the axis lock, the bar across the back of the spine of the knife right there. Now, I can't hold this. I can't hold the jeweler's loop while I'm doing this because I only have 2 hands, but let me move that slightly just to show you a different angle now. See if this helps. See, it's going to slide across that bar, and then it's going to hit the flat area on the back of the spine here. As it does, it locks in place. So it might, it might be a little confusing here, but I wanted to give you a, good look at the axis lock. And of course, you can use it to fully close or open the blade to the lock position. So that is the Benchmade axis lock. I really wish I could have given you a better close-up detail. This helps a little bit, but this shows you way too close, and I can't keep it, against the camera as I'm filming. But basically, that's how it works. It's just a bar that's rotating. Actually, here's a better view of the shape of the spine. I'll try to get this in here. You have the back. Here's the blade. Okay, thumb stud. As you're going towards the back of the blade, you see there's a cutout, and then you have this design here. And that rounded part you're looking at right now is where the bar kind of rolls across. Then it hits the flat side. Once it hits the flat side, that's when it locks in place. And now, without moving this down to get it out of the way to the round side again, there's no way it has anywhere to move. That's where your locking mechanism comes in play. Okay, and then obviously unlocking the studs here, pulling them down, will unlock the blade, allowing it to move freely again. And then the close, by design, it keeps the knife closed, so it doesn't fall. The blade doesn't fall open. It has that tension in the beginning, you should see there. So, really, really strong lock. A lot of people love it. They prefer it over anything else. It's very easily usable. It's user-friendly. Just really interesting. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Now I have the pleasure of cleaning this out really good, getting rid of all that lint. And then, of course, putting the slab back on, and then the actual handle scale for this one. So once again, thanks for tuning in and watching my video. I appreciate it, certainly. And I'll see you in my next one. Thanks again.